Hello everyone. Tonight is the last night for the Chanchi Dharma Talks series. Thank you all for coming. As usual, I'd like to start out by first expressing my thanks. I'm very grateful to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas for supporting this Dharma assembly. In particular, special mention should be for great Master Hsuan-Hua, my Chinese teacher, who brought this Chinese Mahayana to the U.S., which serve as a foundation for our American Mahayana. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. I learned secondhand from him. He never really taught me that directly about this Dharma, but I listened to this Dharma through the tapes and through his books and so forth, and it changed my life. So that for that, I'm very, very grateful, and intend to continue to propagate his Dharma, even though I'm not officially his Dharma heir. We're not stuck on titles. It's doing, if it's doing a good thing, that's what we do. And this Dharma is really wonderful for the West. And we built our Dharma, our American Mahayana, on top of his Dharma. So we should all be mindful of his generosity and how great of an example he serves to all of us. He spent his entire life making sacrifices to propagate the Dharma here in the U.S. He worked very hard and never thought of himself, took care of himself, to the point where in the end, he was so sick for helping so many people. It's never free, folks. When you help people, you basically have to carry them on your back and take on their karmic retributions. He did that. And yet, he never took the time to take care of himself. So by the time that he was in his 70s, early 70s, he became very sick. And yet, my generation, his disciples, begged him to stay on. Because they couldn't let go of him. And he stayed on. And it was very painful every day for him. Every single waking moment is very painful for him. Couldn't even sit at all. He had to sit on a special cushion because it's so painful just to sit on his own butts. Okay. And so it's an example that I personally find very hard to keep up with, but I value that and I'm eternally grateful. And that's why I'm keep on bringing up his name and his Dharma so that you folks, as well as people in the future, know where to go for the original Mahayana Dharma that we built on. Okay, so for that, I'm very grateful to him. And I'm also grateful for the Dharma protectors. There's no way that we could have done this without their protection. They include many of the Eightfold Divisions who have been supporting our Qis every single year. Something like 20 years going on now, year after year after year. We could have done it because of their support. And for that, we should be grateful. And of course, along that line, I'm grateful for your support. We lucked out. Every single year, we encounter a handful of people who are very supportive of it. Some of them were originally Master Hsuan-Hua disciples. And they chose to come and support us because they heard that I was teaching Master Hsuan-Hua's Dharma, which what we did when we first started, and we branched out and built upon that about 5 years ago, starting 5 years ago. But anyway, those are the people who deserve a lot of special credit because they're the one who gave me the confidence. Some of them are here, maybe they're dying, they don't have much time left, but they're the one who stuck around and corrected me when they disagree with me. And this is the nature of our Dharma. You're free to speak your mind. And disagreement or agreement is all the same to us, okay? And so it's nice to see some familiar faces since way back to Blue Mountain Temple. I'm glad that we have enough blessings to have this way place here, because for a moment we almost went to Aguanga, which is about 2 hours away. And that meant because we ran out of space at Blue Mountain Temple, so we had to look for a bigger place. And the only place, even though I had no money, only place I could find and that was available was a ex-camp in Aguanga, 90 acres for $1.6 million. And I asked Sean to help me negotiate. I said, 0 down and you finance for me. And we were going back and forth, and then somebody waltzed in and gave him a full cash offer. Yeah, remember that? So that was the end of it, and I gave up. That's after driving up and down the coast I went down as low as San Diego, all the way to Santa Barbara and everywhere, looking for a place. And so after 2 years of doing that on the weekends, I gave up. I said, this is ridiculous. How can I possibly dream of buying something without any money down? Some places between here and San Diego were so bad. There were some sort of ranches that breeded horses. I wouldn't even consider it. But about a month or 2 after I gave up, looking on weekends, this thing showed up one night. I was like 11 or so. I was about to turn in, and I said, let's check the latest listings to see what's available. And this thing popped up, $1.488 million. I said, no problem. Let's make an offer. 0 money, mind you. Never stopped me. Not having money never stopped me from my work. And for some reason, we got it. This is incredible. So anyway, so I know that we've gone this far because along the way, people have been most generous and very supportive in spite of my temper, in spite of my many flaws and repulsiveness. So fast forward to today, I'm so impressed with how much support we're getting now. We have the entire team, that technical side and execution-wise and support and you name it. And we have multiple branches, and it's just so nice to be able to practice together with you. Okay? Now, of course, it goes without saying that it only happened because there are a small group of people who are crazy enough to like to cultivate. They're diehards, hardcore. We've never shied from the original Chinese style of cultivation, meaning it's hard work. It's all those, it's rather more demanding, even more demanding than Master Shinhua's own temples. And we never relented. Actually, it's a lot harder now. I'm proud to tell you our practice is about 10 times harder than theirs, and the results show in you. Okay? And your hard work pays off. And you keep on coming, chi after chi after chi, old-timers and new-timers and so forth. It's nice. Thank you. Okay? And it's also challenging for me because every time I speak Dharma, it's a big challenge. I don't know what I'm going to say next. I only respond to you. And you make it interesting for me because you keep on improving. You know, I think looking back like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I had to evolve so much in order to keep up with you. It's fascinating. So thank you for that. That's part of my fun. To remember, I still want that red car, okay? After 20 years, I still want it. And in particular, I'm very grateful to GuanYin Bodhisattva for supporting this Dharma assembly. It came obvious about 2-3 nights ago when I saw the old abbot, the DTT, speak up, share his Dharma with us. And reminded me that it was GuanYin Bodhisattva who kept him alive. I was ready to let go. I said, this guy doesn't listen to me, he's going to do things this way, so I let go. And somehow GuanYin pulled him back. And I can see why now, that he's still helpful in teaching the Dharma. So, O Abbot, thank you for being alive. Somehow your head is clearer after GuanYin helped you. Maybe the near-death experience helped you let go of a lot of things. So I hope you stay alive for at least 2 more years. Okay? That is if you maintain your health and don't drink too much coffee. Yeah. I heard you drink a lot of coffee, like 4 Starbucks every time. And that's poison. It's okay to have fun. There's nothing wrong with enjoy yourself. Okay, old man? But don't poison yourself. Your kung fu is strong enough for you to drink 1 cup of coffee with minimal damage. But 4 in a row? That's excessive. Okay, old man? Take care of yourself. I need you to be alive. And because they want to benefit from you too. I want you to go to that area and speak Dharma for your Vietnamese. Okay? So stay healthy for 2 more years for me, and so that I have more time to train our people. And after 2 years, I'll put you to pasture. Don't translate that. I don't think the translator understands it. It's okay. Okay, and you can do as you please. But for now, I want you to be a good and strong abbot of DTT for all of us. Okay? Look at him. Doesn't he look more handsome nowadays than before? Yeah. And watch out for the girls. You have anything to say? Of course.
A Di Đà Phật, con xin bổ túc cái thầy mới nói về cái lịch sử của cái chùa WMT. Thì bao nhiêu lần con với thầy với mấy sư cô đi coi mấy nơi đó, mình bị người ta hất ra, mình mua không được. Thì tới cái Quy Mountain này đó, con cầu Chúa Giêsu. Con nói chúng tôi không có cầu Ngài cho chúng tôi free, mà cho chúng tôi có cơ hội mua để cái chùa Lư Chân Tự nó chật quá rồi. Cần Ngài giúp. Mà cái chùa này tôi thấy nó bỏ trống 4-5 năm rồi. Thì tôi cần Chúa Giêsu với các vị trời giúp thầy trò tôi mua được. Không có xin không. Thì sau đó thì người ta bán cho thầy. Thì cái chùa này nó dọn đi, nó bỏ cái hình Chúa Giêsu lại. Hình đen trắng mà bị gì 4-5 năm nó bị dột cho nên cái mặt như cùi á. Con lượm lên, con chùi sạch sẽ rồi con xin phép thầy, con đem về phòng con thờ để cảm ơn Ngài. Thì con kiếm mấy tháng không ra cái khung mà để giữ cái hình đó. Tại con muốn cái hình nó nhẹ chứ bằng kiến thì nó nặng, con đi di chuyển nó bể. Thì bữa con vô qua mặt thì con lựa y chang cái dimension vậy. Thì sắp hàng để trả tiền thì dưới chân con có một ngôi xá lợi gần cashier. Thì con khum xuống con lượm lên, con nói cái này không biết mình có ăn trộm của Walmart không. Thì sau lưng con có cái bà đang quét. Con nói nếu con không lượm thì cái này cũng vô thùng rác. Bây giờ quý vị muốn biết thì ghé cái phòng tôi ở Green Forest đó, có cái hình Chúa Giêsu tôi thờ trên tủ đó. Để tri ân Chúa Giêsu giúp cho thầy trò tôi mua được cái chùa Quy Mountain đó. Cho nên mình tu mình cũng phải cảm ơn các vị trời, chứ không phải mình nói mình đạo Phật rồi mình bỏ các vị trời. Xin hết.
Hello, Master. I would like to comment on what you've just said about the history of Wei Mountain Temple. So many times I've been going with you traveling and with venerable nuns to many places to look for a new way place, but we cannot buy those property until we get to this Wei Mountain Temple. At that time, I personally pray to Jesus Christ to help us get the temple, because at Lu Mountain Temple was overcrowded, and we're not asking him to give us for free. We just ask him so that we can secure the place, so that they don't sell it to others, but sell it to us. So then after we able to get this Wei Mountain Temple, so they threw away a lot of things, and I found on the ground in the trash that the picture of Jesus Christ that looked like a defaced. It was defaced, but then I keep that picture in so that I can pay respect and be grateful to him that he allowed us to have this temple. So then for several months, I wanted to find a frame, a glass frame, so that I can put his picture in, but could not until one day I went to Walmart that I found a frame that fit perfectly with his picture. And on the checkout point, I was waiting and I found out there was a relic appear on the ground, and I was about to pick it up. Looking around, I thought that they would be considered stealing. However, there was a janitor was cleaning around, so if I were not picking it up, so this piece will also go to trash. So at that point, relics appear right behind me. And right now, when you go for it, anyone can go to my room and see that on the top of the cabinet, I still hang the picture of Jesus Christ to pay my respect and gratitude that the God had helped us by this temple. In cultivation, not only we know about ourselves, but we should be grateful to those heavenly beings that help us along the way as well.
Okay, thank you for your input. First of all, don't tell the Christians and the Catholics this, but we Buddhists know that Jesus is dead is Buddhist. And not only is he Buddhist, he actually likes to come and listen to the Dharma quite often, according to Master Shenhua. Okay? Not just him, but many celestial beings come to listen to the Dharma. That's a fact. Every single time we speak Dharma at his temple, or broadcast the Dharmas through inter-temple to this temple, the heavenly beings can listen and participate and learn from it as well. So God and His Son get a lot of benefits from our presence here at Wei Mountain Temple, at DTT as well. That's a fact, okay, as far as we're concerned. Okay. And for that, you have to be careful, old man. If they're Buddhist, if they are long-time Buddhists, if you thank him, including thanking Jesus, it makes them lose blessings. So that's why I didn't thank God, I didn't thank Jesus, because I thanked him once already to teach all of you that in order for us to propagate the Dharma, the help, the support comes from strange places. Okay, all you have to do is to work and cultivate and do your work. And when it's time, when you deserve it, the help will come your way. And so you don't have to worry about anything. So this is why I don't thank them anymore after that, okay? Because that's enough. I thank them to teach you. But I don't thank them because if I thank them, they will lose blessings. Okay? You have to be careful. If they don't know, people didn't know, like Westerners, then you have to thank them because it helps them. But for the true Buddhists, we have to be sensitive about it because it reduces the blessings going to them, to God and His Son. All right? But thank you for bringing it up. Anyone else would like to say anything? Yes, 5.
Thank you, Master. May I repent?
Might as well. We have time. I got until great transference.
Okay, try to do this.
And we can do great transference as soon as we're done here.
Okay.
Hint, hint.
Thank you. So this afternoon, during the GuanYin Qi Dharma Assembly, I was rude to the kid, snatched the stuffed animal from Sage and stop her from playing. So I repent to Sage, I repent to the parents. That's bad behavior.
Okay, very good. Anyone else would like to say anything before we do the great transference?
The Chucky inside came out.
Terrible.
I'm sorry.
Yes, 8.
Thank you. Thank you, Master, for making the table stakes clear. I will keep it brief. I would like to thank you and Master Z and all the Sanghans and GuanYin Bodhisattva for helping me to see a new way to look at myself and to evaluate my faults during this GuanYin Qi. I really appreciate it. I don't know if it's related, but I noticed that my pickleball game improved. So my head was much clearer when I was especially dealing with really fast decisions. And that was something that I could measure as a difference after participating in the Dharma talks every night and the transference when I was able to. Thank you very much.
Definitely connected. Congratulations. Yes, 5.
Amitabha Master, okay, I might as well say it. I wanted to repent for misinterpreting your teaching. And I hope that what I said 2 days ago about that you have instructed me in one way, and it was my mistake. So I wanted to apologize for that. And if it caused any confusion, but also for misinterpreting that. So I'm sorry about that. But also to say that, it made me realize how easy it is to believe my ego's way, and then but I appreciate you taking the time to clarify that. It was really helpful for me, so thank you.
Okay, anyone else? Yes, 2.
Amitabha Master, I want to express my gratitude to you and Master C and all your Dharma protectors for the help that you provide for me and my family. Thanks to all the people for all the support.
Okay. These are tough times. So for a lot of people. So
You look beautiful. But wait.
all right, anyone else? Yes, 3.
Thank you, Master. I have not been able to participate as much as I hope to. I'm pretty saddled down with issues with my husband's health and helping my mom more. And although considering all of that, somehow I was still able to come in the evening, and I'm really grateful for that because I think somehow. Although my participation has been limited, I've been able to draw a lot of strength to keep going, because that's what life's about, is to keep going. So I want to thank you for providing this opportunity for me, and thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes, DTT.
Master, this is my first GuanYin Qi, and I really like the Dharma talk from both Master Xuanhua and you. And it's just like, there were so many great teachings there, and some of them stood really out for me was when Master Xuanhua was talking about if you move, there will be someone beat you, and you should have the mindset like, even if you die, you don't leave here. Like, it really helped shape my state during the entire GuanYin Qi. Like, I just keep imagining someone is behind me, hit me if I'm gonna move. Like, I know Master used to teach us don't move during meditation. It's very difficult for me to do that during meditation, but doing GuanYin Qi, reciting mantra and walking around, I start to apply that standard. And it really helped me quiet my mind down very quickly. So I just want to provide that feedback. Thank you.
So wait. Clarify for me. What is it that you did while circumambulating?
Sorry, what?
When you're walking around, when you're reciting, what is it you did that helped?
That helped. Just don't move.
Don't move.
Don't look around. Don't shake around.
Don't look around. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Okay, keep it simple. Just do one thing. You recite, you recite. You kneel, you kneel. You walk, you walk. That's all there is to it. Yes, JC.
아미타불 마스터. 저는 이번에 처음으로 관음칠에 참여하게 됐습니다. 7일 중에 하루는 사전에 일이 있어서 외출을 했었고요. 나머지 6일을 나름대로 충실히 참여하려고 노력했습니다. 그래서 하루에 보통 끝나고 한 5시간 내지 6시간 앉아 있었고, 그래서 앉아서 자는 것도 이번에 체득을 좀 했습니다. 그래서 이제는 전에는 앉아 있으면 졸리지가 않아가지고 상당히 좀 이상하게 느꼈는데, 이번 기회에 결과부자하고 앉아서 자는 법을 익힌 것 같고요. 그럼 어제 설법하실 때 저도 모르게 졸았습니다. 그것도 많이 우리 스님이 사진도 찍어 놓으셨어요. 네. 근데 그게 좀 선택을 해야 되는지, 그러니까 아침에 설법을 잘 들어야 되는데 졸으면 안 되잖아요. 죄송스러운데 그러면 밤에 결과부자를 좀 줄여야 되는 건지 아니면 그대로 계속 밀고 나가도 되는지 그런 게 좀 궁금하고요. 그 다음에 지난번 제가 질문 드렸을 때 관음보살님의 관음법이라는 거, 예를 들면 세간법이 있고 또 관음보살님의 무한한 인연에 의한 세간법이 있다는 것도 이번에 새롭게 느끼고, 저는 사실 절에는 오래 다녔습니다만 주로 참선과 불경 배우는 거에 주력했고 염불에 대해서는 사실 낯설었거든요. 이번에 이제 쭉 일주일 참여하면서 관음칠 관세음보살 염불에 대해서 이제는 제대로 참여하고 있었다고 생각을 합니다. 그 다음에 마지막으로 질문이 하나 더 있는데요. 우리 종지에 보면은 연을 만들지 말라, 이런 연을 구하지 말라 이런 내용이 있는데, 우리 이 사람이 살면서 매일 삶이 인연을 만들어가는 어쩔 수 없는 그런 건데 어느 정도에서 자제를 해야 되는지 예를 들어서 한번 말씀해 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Master, this message is from Isung-nam. Master, this is my first time participating in GuanYin Qi. So basically, I try my best, and out of 7 days, 1 day, there was a personal business, so I wasn't able to make it. But the rest of 6 days, I did my best and followed the schedule and participate on GuanYin Qi. And after ceremony, I was able to sit 5 to 6 hours. Full lotus as sitting. Before, when I attempt to do this, I felt strange, so I wasn't able to do it. But this time, during the GuanYin Qi, I was able to sit in full lotus and sleep. And I think I learned something here. And because of that, there was very, very interesting happening yesterday during the Dharma talk. Of course, it was early in the morning, and unfortunately, I fell asleep. And then it was funny that one of the Venerable even took the photo of me. So I was wondering, my question is, it's very important to being able to listen to the Dharma talk. Should I decrease sit sleeping so that way I'll be awake during the Dharma talk? That's first question. And the next thing is, I asked the other day about GuanYin Dharma and about infinite affinities and about the Dharma. What I did before I came to JC, I used to study Sutra and Chan. That's the only thing I did. But after I came here and participating in GuanYin Qi, I was able to recite, and this is a new method of cultivation. So that's just comment, but I have another question. The question is, you mentioned about that we should not seeking for any affinity, and he mentioned that it's a principle. That's what he said. But as a living normal life, it is impossible to not seeking affinity. So would you explain about this? In what degree are we allowed to seek affinity?
Okay. Very good. Okay, first question. Should you decrease your sleep time and so that you can stay awake? You don't have to, because there's an advantage of these lectures, these talks being loaded up to YouTube and other channels. So therefore, you can watch them again. And actually, it doesn't hurt for all of you to watch them multiple times. For example, if you watch it once now, and you watch it again, if you are regulars here, in about 3 months or so, you'll see differences. You pick up more information. That's natural. Okay, so don't worry about sleeping. It's a natural. It's not uncommon for our people to fall asleep when I lecture, because they find it, many of them find it boring, but luckily we have YouTube, so don't worry about it, okay? Number 2, well, what was number 2 again?
It's about the seeking affinity.
Oh, seeking affinities, that's very good. Actually, I'm glad you asked, because I didn't do a good job clarifying for you, okay? When someone asked me about non-seeking, okay, I explained it in a too general way. The non-seeking that Master Shinhwa talked about is that if you married, you should not be seeking for love. Okay? And as I said, we have this body here, and what drives us basically is desire, in particular sexual desire. That drives is a driving force behind everything we do, and therefore the rule to say that you should not be seeking. Act out on your interests or your attraction to other people, that's not quite possible for you, okay? But what it means is that you should provide some restraint, okay? Don't go there if you can. And that's the meaning of principle number 3, okay? It refers specifically to no seeking there is especially seeking, in particular, it refers to the not having sex outside of marriage, in particular, okay? And Master Shinhwa chose not to bring it up in that way, and decided to explain it in terms of no seeking. It helps than it doesn't help, but that's what it really means, okay? In particular, I can see why he's reluctant to spit it out like that. It's because we're trying to be more open-minded to the modern times, okay? Bottom line, there's a attraction that's natural to all of us, and it's way beyond than just the physical thing or emotional thing or intellectual thing. The fact is that what you don't realize is that a big part of the attraction, the mutual attraction, is karmic, meaning that especially in our environment, we've been cultivating together for many, many times different roles. Sometimes you came as a man, sometimes you came as a woman, a child, and so forth. And so we've been doing it for so long. So that's why we form relationship in so many lifetimes already. And it doesn't take much to rekindle that kind of attachment that we have for each other. Okay? So doesn't mean we should be loose about it. I'm just saying that we should exercise restraint. That's what it means, that particular precept. Right? And it's especially helpful for left-form people as compared to lay people. All right. But what was most helpful to me was not so much that no seeking. What was helpful to me was the three principles that Master Hsuan taught us, my generation, and us. There's those three principles, meaning that when freezing to death, we don't climb on conditions. When we are hungry, we are dying of hunger, we will not beg, okay? And dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. That's what really created a very deep impression on me, okay? Actually, it helps tremendously for me personally because when I was finding my way, trying to find my way, his disciples chose to shut me out of this world as a left-home person. They shut the doors to all the support that I could possibly get from Master Hsuan's group. Okay, and so it really made it very difficult. Okay, but because of that, my reaction was, in spite of all the difficulties, all the hardships, all the suffering, and all the complexes of inferiority and so forth, made it very, very difficult. But on the flip side, it helped me in the sense that when I was wandering around, finding another teacher, finding my way, looking for a way to surpass them, because that's how I would compete. I compete by surpassing you. Okay, and it gave me those three doctrines of not seeking, as what I was referring to in particular. Okay, meaning I was very poor thanks to them. I never asked for money. I was going hungry. I never asked for food. I was cold. I never asked for more clothing. Okay, anything at all. And that's, I feel, was what I'm most grateful to Master Hsuan for, is that no seeking no matter what. To me, that's so much more important personally than the no seeking that he taught about in the 7 principles. Okay? That's so much more profound. All right. I hope it helps. Anyone else? Yes, too.
Dạ, con kính thưa Thầy. Dạ vâng, là lời con xin cảm ơn Thầy, cảm kích Thầy, cũng như tất cả chư vị Thầy cô ở ở quê Sơn Tự này đã tận tâm giúp đỡ cho chúng con có được một cái khóa tu Phật thức rất là tuyệt vời. Con chỉ muốn nói lên lời cảm ơn và cũng cảm ơn sư cô Thông ở nhà bếp và tất cả chư Phật tử đã đến nấu ăn cho chúng con có những bữa ăn rất là dưỡng sinh để mà chúng con có sức khỏe mà tu tập. Dạ, với lại con có muốn nói là bữa trưa hôm nay con tu có một phút rất là an lạc. Con nhìn thấy con khi mà con đi ra đây con thấy hai cái cây ngoài kia có một cái luồng gió nhẹ và những cái cành lá nó đong đưa là giống như là nhiều cái bàn tay của Đức Quan Âm vậy đó. Và sau đó con thấy như là vạn ức tử kim thân của Đức Quan Âm đầy cả hư không này. Và lúc đó tâm con rất là an lạc, chỉ biết cười và vui và hạnh phúc trong cái điều đó. Và cũng có một bữa con đang đứng ngay cái góc này tu thì con đang tụng kinh, thầy Hiền Chỉ đứng đó thì giống như có một cái vị thần hay gì con không biết nữa đứng quay cái lưng qua cái phía của con. Nhưng mà nhìn qua thầy Hiền Chỉ như là mặc cái áo con người đó cũng bự con mà con cũng không phải thấy bằng mắt nữa mà cái kiểu con chỉ thấy nhìn mà không biết có đúng không mà con có cảm giác được ngay người con có cái người như vậy. Thì con thấy là qua âm thức này con nghĩ là rất nhiều chư Phật, chư Bồ Tát cũng như tất cả chư vị thần thánh cũng đến đây để mà dự cái buổi lễ này để mà cùng gia hộ cho chúng con nơi này. Và một lần nữa con xin cảm ơn thầy tất cả đã tận tâm để giúp đỡ chúng con. A Di Đà Phật.
Hello, Master. I would like to thank you and show my appreciation toward all you and Sangha monks and nuns at Way Mountain Temple, so that we can have this wonderful GuanYin Qi. And I would like to show my gratitude, appreciation toward Venerable Shintong and those Buddhist disciples have come and cooked us many meals, very healthy. And this afternoon, after today cultivations, I feel very peaceful. And when I walk over, I saw that there is a light breeze coming toward me, and there was a hands of GuanYin Bodhisattva, and all of a sudden I saw that there is a 1 million purple golden body of GuanYin around, and I felt very happy. And there's one day that when I was standing and reciting the sutra, I saw also Master Z was the Dharma host right in the middle, and next to me there was a spirit or a person. I don't know what happened, but seems like he's wearing yellow clothes and very big and sort of looked toward Master Z direction. And somehow I felt that there was a sense of a person sitting next to me, very big, very powerful. I saw that there's a lot of Buddha, Bodhisattva, and sages and worthy ones have come to our way place to lend out their protections for us during this cultivation. Again, we would like to thank you and have giving us protection for us in order for the cheese to happen here.
Okay, thank you for your input. There are many beings who are participating as well. We're not the only ones. So it's not uncommon for you to see for a split moment other beings here. Yes, DTT.
Master, when you were talking about no seeking and the three doctrine, like 不攀缘, 不化缘, 不求缘, I was really thinking about Master Z. When Master Z was at DTT, sometimes I will be discussing with him, like, Master Z, I'm thinking about doing this for temple. I'm thinking about getting that for temple. What do you think? Master Z is always like, it's okay. You can do it if you want to. It's okay. He doesn't even show slightest interest in what I'm offering. And he is like completely indifferent and not interested in my suggestion and offering. Honestly, at that time, I was a little bit annoyed at him. I was like, can you just tell me yes or no? What do you want? How can I help? But like, but later, what I like happens again, like whenever I try to offer something, Master Z never show any interest or preference to encourage me into like doing that because he shows the interest. That really, like, I was annoyed at first, but it happened again and again. That just like make me realize eventually like this is a really pure monk. He is not seeking anything. And he really earned my trust and earned my respect for him by not seeking and really following the three doctrine that Master is teaching us.
Thank you for bringing it up. I will have a talk with him.
Am I hearing something that's not really what you are teaching? But okay, maybe I cannot remember exactly what he said or do. I think I feel like he is not trying to use his preference or interest in some topic to get me into doing things. Mm-hmm. So the decision is entirely on my own. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll shut up. I really respect and honor and trust Master Z. That's what I'm trying to say, and he's really pure monk.
Right. For some reason, I'm at a loss of words. Something should be said about purity. Yes, 3.
Thank you, Master. You have a question here from someone named Chiffon Spine. Amitabha, Master. There's someone, a distant person. We don't keep in touch anymore, but I think about them constantly. Does this mean I still have a karmic connection, or is this an obsession? Anyway, how can I cut this off? Thank you.
Don't think about it anymore. I don't know. Maybe it's a spine problem, chiffon spine, it's peculiar to the spine thing. I don't know. I'm not good at counseling how to forget people. Maybe I just explained to you. Sometimes it's karmic affinities. Yeah, like it's a lot deeper than just the physical, the emotional thing. Much deeper. All right. So I don't know how to handle it myself. That's why I chose to think about no climbing on conditions and so forth. Anyone else? Yes, Mr. Buck. 8.
Thank you, Master. I have been participating GuanYin Qi in Korea. I think I didn't miss any GuanYin Qi in Korea, and I was very glad to join the GuanYin Qi here, and I found some very different.
There's a difference?
I mean, different atmosphere.
Of course, yeah.
Somehow, first and second day, now too, but I felt very hard to join the ceremony. It's very.
Which one? morning ceremony?
All the way.
Did you enjoy Sintung's morning ceremony?
Physically...
People have been, I've been hearing accolades about her morning ceremonies.
Yeah, her ceremony is really nice.
I've been told that, some people even cried. They put tears in people's eyes. And I said, I need to get up early enough. Continue, please. Yeah.
Somehow I felt that it's mentally and physically very hard to join the ceremonies. I found that I was curious, why is it so difficult to join and cultivate here?
Yeah, why?
And well, I don't know yet, but what I found is that here the ceremonies are quite rigorous, and I found it sort of solemn. Yeah, the ceremony is very...
Every single day, or just on some days only?
Every single day, every moment.
Morning or afternoon?
Morning, afternoon, whatever.
Evening too?
Evening too. No. So and
now I really have to come.
and also
I'm staying tonight, okay, everyone? I saw that.
I was moved by the people here. The people joined the ceremony. Mm-hmm. They are very sincere and respect to... yeah, really.
Maybe they're grateful there's air conditioning.
Of course, it doesn't mean that Koreans are not sincere, not respectful, but here, Koreans not. I don't mean that, but here we have the robes and sashes, and every ceremonies are very rigorous and right. Mm-hmm. So I was very, very moved, I think, and so I was very glad to be part of the GuanYin Qi here.
So it's different. Yeah. It's more intense.
Yeah, more intense
than in Korea.
Yeah.
Even though it's the very first time we're doing it.
Yeah. And I think that one of the reasons maybe...
Were you there when he was there? Did we do a GuanYin Qi there, right? Master Z. One. Did you ever do GuanYin Qi when you were there? I think so.
Only one time, Master.
One time?
Yeah.
Mm. And you can you remember the difference? You attended all of them?
Yeah, I attend all of them.
Yeah. Mm.
Maybe the reason, one of the reason maybe I wear the robes. Mm-hmm. After I wear the robes and joined in, I understand why I could understand why we wear the robes in the ceremonies. It makes me make it serious and pay the respect, having the respect and make it sincere. Mm. And I'm glad that you choose to you decide to make the air conditioner. Without air conditioner, I didn't even think about having the robes. Mm. And, it was very good experience to me, and my attitude was really different when wearing the robes or not.
Really? Wearing a robe? Hey, you people in JC and JMT, did you hear? Okay, very good. So it's a robe to you?
For me, it's a robe, but I think the atmosphere and here is very, very, very good to participate and practice, I think.
It's interesting. we change chefs every day. We change our personnel, ceremony personnel. We rotate them, so it's really no one in particular that's guilty of that. And you here every day as well, right? So it's no difference. I'm never here, so so you cannot blame it on me. That's incomprehensible. How interesting.
And every yuna has their own color of the rhythm and that.
So why do you think? It's not the rope. I tell you that. What's another reason?
I think
in
this,
your mind.
This is the attitude of the people.
Oh, much better here than in Korea, right? That's what you mean.
I Oops.
Oops.
Yeah, I should be careful.
Yeah, no. Let's keep talking.
The Buddha hall. When I came to this Buddha hall first, my impression was really it's packed. I think and very tense in the Buddha hall itself. I think the Buddha hall makes quite a difference. I think one of the reasons maybe.
Okay, very good. We're gonna have to replace these things. Okay, it really bothered me. And too distracting. Yeah, Buddha hall helps. Okay, anything else? I'm trying to get him to see if he understands. What do you think? The change, the difference. You see? Yeah. Very good. Yes, 5. She knows the difference.
I do not know, Master, but Master, I feel we are having a lot of support from the Buddhas, and the energy feels really strong. And when we are reciting, I can feel everyone is so focused into it, so it makes it easier for me to join in and to recite. And so we have the air conditioner. We still, personally I'm sweating, but there's something that, because I feel the support from the Buddhas and also having the masters, Master X, Master C, and of course you having the talk and guiding us through it. So I really feel that there's a push, like a breakthrough, and it makes it stronger. And it's just, I don't know, we go for 3-4 hours, and there are some people who wants to keep going. And it really brings the motivation, but I think it's really the support from the Buddhas. I can feel a very strong energy. I'm really grateful, and it's just the way that it's changing my perspective, and even the way that I am reciting. It seems like a different attitude. Before I used to do it only for myself, and somehow that has changed. I can only describe it as a breakthrough, but I think it's because of the Buddhas, the guidance, and this is amazing. Actually, this is a very powerful retreat. So thank you so much.
Okay, very good. Yes, DTT.
A Di Đà Phật, con nghĩ quý vị tu mà cảm thấy tiến bộ đó là nguyên do là quý vị tinh tấn, chịu khó. Bên Hàn Quốc là theo chúng ta là họ phải thức sớm hơn. Quý vị thấy trong hình không, trẻ em nó cũng tới nữa. Bây giờ nó ngủ mà. Thì cái lòng thành đó nó khiến cho người ta tu, người ta có kết quả hơn. Rồi coi trên màn hình của WMT coi. Quý vị Canada qua các tiểu bang khác, qua bên Trung Quốc qua, bên Hàn Quốc qua, bao nhiêu chục ngàn mai. Là cái gì? Tại sao quý vị đi? Là cái lòng thành. Chính cái lòng thành nó làm chúng ta tu thấy tiến bộ đó. Theo tôi nhận xét như vậy. Và tôi thấy mấy vị ở xa đến vậy tôi rất là cảm kích. từ Trung Quốc, từ bên Hàn Quốc rồi các tiểu bang khác, Canada qua. Thì chính cái lòng thành đó bên Hàn Quốc thì thức sớm để theo kịp cái chương trình chúng ta. Cái lòng thành này giúp chúng ta thành công, theo tôi nhận xét tôi thấy như vậy.
Amitabha, I think that you guys feel that there is an improvement is because that you guys have been cultivating very diligently. You endure the hardship, and if you look at the screen right now in Korea, people have to stay up very early in the morning, and you see that even the children underage, they are still there and awake and listening in. So because of that sincerity, it comes about the fruition. Even now, if you look at the screen, at WMT, you see that many people with many different nationality, Chinese, Korean, Canadian, all those who fly thousands of miles, tens of thousands of miles just to come here at this way place to participate, it's all because coming from your sincerity. Because of that, you guys has been making improvement. In Korea, they have to stay up early, much earlier, so that they can catch up with our program. So this is what my my thought about this.
Okay, very good. Thank you. What about Go Forest people? You see any difference, especially Sanguk Sunim? Do you see any difference? Anyone recites that during the day, or they only come for at night? Confess.
People join in the morning ceremony and then afternoon ceremony and then
They disappear.
Yeah. No, they come for lecture also. Yeah, so many people joined.
For lecture?
No, the ceremony too.
And are they making any comments, or they fall asleep, or?
No, we joined very vigorously.
You join vigorously. No wonder people like you so much over there. Look at that. It's a clan there in Gold Forest. Can't trust them. Okay. Okay, yes, DTT. They come back to you, don't worry. Because basically his message is that people here are more vigorous than the Koreans in Korea. Go ahead, DTT.
박 선생님께 도움이 되길 바라고요. 일단 네.
She agrees. Very good. Go Forest.
박 선생님께 제 코멘트가 도움이 되길 바라고요.
Mr. Park, hopefully my comment will help you.
제 경험에는 일단 한국과 미국의 차이는 저의 경험에는 보호의 차이가 좀 있고 그다음에 이건 문화 차이인 것 같은데 좀 더 본질에 집중하는 분위기인 것 같아요. 그러니까 남의 일에 별로 관심이 없고 자기가 원하는 것을 그냥 최선을 다해서 스케줄을 따르고 남의 일에 별로 관심이 없고 그 차이였던 것 같아요. 저의 경험에는. 네.
According to my experience, the difference between Korea and U.S., I think the one of the thing is the protection, and also the difference in culture. It's about that everyone don't mind about other business, other people's business, and they truly focus to themselves and follow the ceremony.
Oh, I see. So according to Jumi, additional information. In Korea, they pay more attention to you. Thank you, Jumi.
마스터. 마스터.
The truth is coming out. Very good. Yes, Go Forest.
아니. 마스터. 봤어.
Yes, go ahead, go first.
Amitabha Master. Here in Gulf Force, I think it's already a week, and many of us participate and cultivate very rigorously. And we're having fun too, especially...
fun?
Yeah, we have fun. I think, I don't know how about others, but I feel very happy inside, and especially when we sit and recite GuanYin Qi name, I feel very peaceful, and also silent recitation is also very peaceful.
Okay, Chang Muksunim, no talk, no thinking. How often do you come to go for to participate?
He came every day.
Okay.
And he's fasting now.
He's fasting now?
Fasting.
Okay. Continue, Yong. Okay. They are in cahoots.
Yeah, and
it's a clan, you know. You go there and you know that they like family. It's weird.
Yeah, well, people come all the way from Sacramento to here and participate several days and full days, and very vigorously. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. That's it? Okay. Yes, 8.
Thank you, Master. I know I've spent some time with getting to know Mr. Park, this GuanYin Qi, and I've been really thankful for the opportunity. So I just wanted to try to support the spirit of what he's saying with the way I've seen it. And I know, Master Z, you've expressed appreciation for my baseball metaphors in the past, so I'll try again here. From my perspective, Way Mountain Temple has had many, many Qis, and there was a lot of intention put into building this way place as the first expansion of American Mahayana. And as a baseball player, there's many parks you can play in, but when you go to bat at one of the original baseball parks, there's a reverence, and there's a pressure, and there's a respect for the game. And that's what I felt here at Way Mountain Temple. Never has it been harder for me to cross my legs at any other way place that I visited. And they all have their own unique characteristics, but every time I come back to Way Mountain Temple, I feel like there is a legitimacy of intention and commitment to cultivation here that I have not experienced other places. Not in a bad way, but just this place, to me, has the closest to the floors being Vajra that I've experienced anywhere else.
Very good. You've been to Go Forest, right?
Yes.
And we cultivate harder than they do?
The Vietnamese are incredibly hard cultivators.
Just yes or no. Don't talk like a politician.
We have Vietnamese here too, so same for same.
Yes, JC. What do you have to say for yourself, Koreans?
짧게 코멘터리 말씀드리고 짧게 질문드리겠습니다. 코멘터리는 일단 이 큰 대중법회를 마련해 주셔서 진심으로 다시 한번 감사드립니다. 일전에 여기 계신 현안 스님이랑 차담을 하는데 현안 스님께서 그런 이제 조언을 해주셨습니다. 여러 명 있었는데 번뇌가 있거나 어떤 뭐 성취해야 될 일이 있다면 주구장창 앉거나 주구장창 앉는 게 힘들면은 주구장창 연불이나 만타를 해야 된다. 그래서 이게 뚫어야 된다 이렇게 말씀을 주셨는데 그래서 저 같은 경우에는 이제 많이 오래 앉은 시간이 이제 회사에서 좀 부족하다 보니까 만트라를 그래서 데뷔주 108독을 하루에 이제 매일 하려고 노력을 하고 있습니다. 할 때도 있고 못할 때도 있는데 하게 되면은 이제 오래 못 앉으니까 이제 만트라를 오게 하게 되면 어느 순간 이제 오래 이게 쌓이게 되면은 좀 힘이 약간 좀 붙는 게 느껴집니다. 근데 제가 이번에 대중법회에 많이 참석을 못했지만은 아침에 하루 이틀 참석하면서 느낀 거는 이 대중법회에 잠깐 이렇게 몇 시간, 그러니까 뭐 1시간, 2시간 있는 게 혼자서 이제 만트라를 이렇게 주구장창 하려고 하는 것보다 확실히 힘이 엄청나게 실리는구나라는 거를 이렇게 체감을 했습니다. 그리고 이제 이거는 뭐 그냥 하나의 이제 공유로 말씀드리는 건데 이 기간 동안에 제가 JC에서 대중법에 참석하고 또 회사에서 제 휴식 공간에서 이제 따로 이제 하는 공간이 있는데 거기서 이제 관세음보살 연불을 계속 이제 이어가는데 사리님으로 추정되는 사리가 출연을 하셨습니다. 근데 그 사리님이 예전에 저희 노스님께서 계셨을 때 보여드리는 스님 사리님과 똑같은 색상과 어떤 형체였습니다. 그래서 감히 사리님이 이제 출연하신 게 아닌가라고 또 이제 생각이 들었습니다. 제가 일단 요까지 코멘트를 좀 말씀드리겠습니다.
So, Master, I'm going to start with a comment. Thank you so much being able to participate in Great Dharma Assembly. And I remember this talk with the Venerable XA. She told me, if you have a lot of affliction or you have something to achieve, and then you can't sit, then you need to do the mantra or do the recitation to penetrate. Also, I still work, but then still I try to do 108 times of GCM. And whenever I do as much as I can, I feel there is accumulation of power the more that I recite. Compared to that, when we come to the Great Assembly and we recite together, I personally feel a much more greater power being accumulated. And also during GuanYin Qi, I participated in JC as much as I can. Also, when I work in my company, there's a little space that I could recite GuanYin. So then I do. But that place, I found Sharira. It's like a new Sharira. And the Sharira similar to Master C given to another monk. And he will continue.
그래서 소감을 말씀드렸고 이제 질문을 좀 드리고 싶은 게 예전에 법회 초반에 주미님께서 해주신 질문과 좀 비슷한 맥락일 수 있는데 관음법문에 있어서 이제 무위법에 대한 말씀을 주셨습니다. 언컨디션드 그러니까 바라는 거 없고 그냥 컨디션도 조건화되지 않는 순수한 어떤 법을 닦기 위해서 관음법문을 이게 수행하는 거다라고 말씀을 주셨는데 회사에서나 뭐 일단 여러 이타 이제 삶을 살아가는데 많은 이제 관문을 이제 만나고 있습니다. 다 대동소이하실 거라고 보는데요. 대위주를 통해서 정말 많은 것들을 해결했습니다. 회사에서 뭐 얼토당토 않게 해결되지 않는 일이나 부당한 일을 당하거나 그랬을 때 혹은 뭐 비근한 예로 뭐 작년 같은 경우에는 집주인이 뭐 보증금을 안 준다 그래가지고 또 마음고생을 했는데 대비주를 열심히 해서 또 해결을 하곤 했습니다. 근데 이번에 무위법에 대한 법문을 주셨을 때 저희가 살아갈 때 어쩔 수 없이 해결하기 위해서 이제 구하는 마음으로 어떻게 해결하기 위해서 이제 대비주를 읊을 때도 있고 이렇게 하는데 궁극에 한 단계 더 나아가서 이제 높은 레벨로 나아가기 위해서는 무위법 즉 여여부동한 상태 그 자체를 이제 좌표로 찍고 여여부동한 마음으로 포커스를 맞추고 수행을 해야 되는 게 아닌가. 그래서 그런 거에 대해서 좀 여쭙고 싶습니다. 그러니까 여쭙고 싶은 거는 저희가 이제 살아갈 때 장애나 안 풀리는 일이 있을 때 해결을 하기 위해서 하는 기도보다 한 단계 더 나아가서 어차피 불보살님들이 저희 마음을 법문에서 말씀 주셨기 때문에 법문에서 말씀 주셨듯이 깨닫고 있기 때문에 아예 흔들림 없는 이 여유부동의 마음 상태를 진입을 하면 무위법에 의해서 자연히 해결되는 건 아닌지 거기에 대해서 여쭙고 싶습니다.
So here's my question, Master. At the beginning of GuanYin Qi, Jimmy asked a question, and similar to that, it's about the no condition Dharma. So you said practicing GuanYin Dharma is increasing the purity, and basically GCM really helped a lot of times in my work experience. When there's an unfair situation or problem or any obstruction arise, I was able to overcome. Even at home, the owner of our residence refused to return the down payment, but that problem was able to resolve because of GCM. So my question is, we do recite GCM, and basically we're seeking something. We want something, and we want to get away from it, or we want something to resolve the problem. So with that seeking mind, we recite GCM. But I'm thinking about maybe going beyond that, more advanced level. So without mind is moving, we just focus. Without seeking anything, we just focus. Anyway, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas understand us, what we need. So there's no need for us to seeking and just rely on no condition Dharma. Should be the next level, Master? Thank you.
It's okay to seek, because it's natural that you live in the world and you have certain needs that you must have to provide for others, for your family, and so forth. So seeking is reasonable as long as it's done properly, meaning that it's not excessive. It's not like a drop of a hat. You would seek and ask for help constantly. You only seek when it's necessary. And in particular, one kind of seeking is very good in that you seek in order to help others. When we recite mantras, we basically are seeking the Bodhisattva's help and provide it to others. Okay, so it's perfectly okay. Keep at it. Don't think too much about it. All right? Many of these things that I've been talking about are meant for you, for your reference, and down the road, when the time comes, you understand. It's okay. It's not for you to be able to do it immediately. All right, anyone else? Yes, DT 5.
Master, I would like to also mention that I believe the energy feels strong because everyone here feels like they're really practicing, their practice feels sincere and genuine. And I think that is creating as well that affinity with GuanYin. I wanted to say that because that's what I have been noticing, and I'm thankful we are able to do that. Thank you.
There's no need for you to say that because you don't know. You say it's because you're making a guess, you're making an inference and make it sound like you know what you're talking about. We don't talk like that.
I'm sorry, Master.
You stop at the facts. You say, this is how I feel. And you end. Okay?
I'm sorry, Master.
This is what a lot of people do. They make inferences and they lose credibility in that sense. Okay, DTT.
그리고 맞서 제 경험에서 미국과 한국의 세 번째 차이는 약간 탄탄한 기본기인 것 같아요. 무슨 뜻이냐면, 네.
Hello. The third reasons the difference between the U.S. and Korea is how the base is strong and firm.
Okay, very good. Oh, is more? Excuse me.
무슨 뜻이냐면 여산사 시절부터 마스터의 오랜 제자들이 같이 해왔던 그런 대중의 그런 좀 무게감, 그런 대중법회니까 대중의 무게감 그런 것들이 차이가 있어서 좀 더 안정적으로 수행을 하게 되는 것 같아요. 감사합니다.
4 sentences, okay? I'm going to go back to the rule for you again. You keep forgetting 4 sentences. You say more than 4 sentences, you will cut off. Get to the point quickly. Do we need to translate?
Well, I'll do it really quick, Master. So,
4 sentences.
Yes.
Stop at sentence number 4.
I believe it's the longtime disciples from Lu Mountain Temple. They add the weights to the assembly and brings the stability. The end.
You're a bunch of jokers. Yes, JMT. Too much.
안녕하세요. 마스터께서 지난 토요일 법문 중에 그 아라한과 초지보살 이상에만 그 특별히 관심을 기울여서 이끌어 주신다고 말씀하셨는데, 그러면 그 아라한 밑에 있는 단계들은 그 어떻게 해야, 아니 마스터 특별한 도움 없이 어떻게 진전을 할 수 있는지, 그것에 대한 질문입니다.
So, Master, Saturday Dharma talk mentioned about Arhat and above 1G. You said you give special attention to lead them. So what about the people lower than that, without that special attention?
They don't deserve my attention. Is that what you want to hear?
아, 그래요? 미국에는 보살 이상 분들이 많지만 한국은 지금 우리가 시작한 지가 5년이어서 기간이 짧기 때문에 아라한 윗단계보다는 밑단계가 더 많습니다. 그래서 제가 그 대중들을 대표해서 말씀드리는 겁니다.
Master, I'm saying behalf of a lot of Koreans. The reason is the U.S. because there was the way place for a long time. There are a lot of G above level. But in Korea, it's been only 5 years or 6 years, so not many Arhats or G above level people. So I'm talking about the people below that.
You put them in a bad spot again. What is this? Seriously, I said special attention, meaning that I pay more attention. Doesn't mean I don't pay attention to people below, because you never know. Because our Dharma, by the way, is sudden Dharma, sudden enlightenment Dharma. So it could happen to anyone. Okay, so that's why we don't ignore any of you. Okay, the reason I use the word special attention is because at a certain level, you absorb more than the others. Okay, so that's why I when I say special attention, because I experiment. I say normally the average person can absorb this. Let me throw this at him and see what it does. So that's why I experiment more from some perspectives. Okay? I do a lot of experimentation. Believe it or not. Doesn't look like I'm doing anything. But we do a lot of things on the sides. All right, anyone else? Yes, in the back.
Master, to answer the question back then when Mr. Park was asked about the difference, I think more importantly is the Dharma host. So since the first GuanYin Qi and this GuanYin Qi now, Master Z has been improved a lot, and that has caused the significant change in the atmosphere and the protection around the temple. Is that correct?
I don't know. I haven't noticed. All right. Anyone else? Okay. The nature of the practice is that the more you come, you will naturally progress. Okay? When it's time, you will progress. You make progress naturally. So you don't need to be greedy, you don't need to be whatever. Just follow the instructions and do it. All right? And for him in particular, that he broke through, so he got he made it to a next level. That's why he's able to concentrate better than before. He finds it to be more intense. It's because he's able to feel it. It's always there. You ought to know that I'm very competitive. Meaning that when I do this GuanYin Qi here, I ask myself, how does it compare with the others? And I always make sure it's far better than the others. Okay, whether you're aware of it or not. Meaning it's better than my master's temples. It's better than anyone else. And then I don't need to show up. I show up only. Why do I show up? I forgot. It's because I want to make sure that you all can get more out of it than you normally can. And not only that, but it gets recorded and put on YouTube and on the internet. And because of you, others will also benefit from it. So that's why it benefits all of you as well as the rest of the world. That's how important it is, folks. You don't realize how big this is. And it has repercussions for a long, long time because it's so powerful that people can go to places, and even if they tune in, even if they're not here in person, they tune in to the intertemple or do it on YouTube, it's still a huge difference. Because I want to raise the standards, folks. We're not talking, we're delivering. That's why I call it American Mahayana, because I feel that the way the Asians do it, they talk too much. Okay? They hide. I don't make excuses because I have no support. I have nothing going for me, so I have to deliver. Okay? And that's what we live by, the sword. Okay? We deliver, period. So we're going to be better. I'm that competitive. My ceremonies will be better. Everything will be better to the best of our abilities. And ultimately, it's measured in terms of concentration and the blessings you can generate from participating. Okay? So that is precisely what I have in mind. I cannot possibly do everything with you. And this is why I train people. I train our people, especially our sanghas, so that they can be sent out in the future, okay, to everywhere, okay? And we'll create way places, okay, as much as we can. And they will be very competitive, okay? And that because we want to raise the standards everywhere we go. This is how we help Buddhism, and we really are making a difference. I'm not talking words. I'm talking about you. How are we helping? Because your Buddhist blessings are increased tremendously because of our presence. You participating in it, you helping out, okay? You have so far more blessings, more benefits. That's why I refuse to call it Vietnam Buddhism. I refuse to call it Chinese Buddhism because our standards are much higher. That's why I call it American Buddhism. And that's why I'm proud of you. You're making a difference to the point where you see, I don't even need to show, and you can feel the difference. Okay? And you see in the future, you see the blueprint for the future, folks, in the future, okay? I only have 3 abbots right now. In the future, I have more of that level. I will send out everywhere, okay? And I can simply join in for the lectures, for the Dharma talks, and so forth. So it's teamwork. That's a blueprint. Okay? They won't be by themselves. I will back them up. Okay? It's not possible for me to travel from place to places, but I can join in like this. Okay? And broadcast it and record it. Okay? Because again, the Dharma evolves because of you. The more you improve, the more my Dharma has to be beneficial and more challenging to you. So that's why your participation, your practice makes a huge difference, not only now, but also for a lot of people. This is why it's American Buddhism. We don't talk, we deliver. We don't fight, we kill. I mean, okay? You fight with my abbots. When you get to me, I kill. Yes, DTT.
A Di Đà Phật, cách đây một đêm thì cái pháp thoại Hòa Thượng Tiên Hóa có cái câu là pháp của chúng ta là vô vi, vô bất vi. Thì đối với con nó rất là bất ngờ, nhưng mà bữa nay thì đang đi kinh hành chiều niệm danh hiệu Bồ Tát Quan Thế Âm. Nó bật lên là con hiểu là các pháp là không tướng vô vi, nhưng mà không có pháp nào không có phải là không tướng hết. Tức là sắc tức thì không, thức thì sắc. Nó là chẳng khác không, mà cũng không phải là khác, mà cũng không phải là nó giống như cái này tức là cái kia đó, trong kinh Bát Nhã đó. Thì con xin hỏi thầy xác nhận nha, con hiểu vậy có phải không?
You see, for an old guy like him who's half dead already, he's still improving. He's still enjoying, the lecture. Because whatever he's getting, okay, he carries with him to the grave. I mean, sounds bad, doesn't it? It's there forever. Okay? And this is why it's time well spent. Every single minute you spend on cultivation and being with us and practicing with us is never in vain. That's what I'm proud of. Okay? You may not appreciate, you may not understand the extent of the benefits. It doesn't matter, we deliver anyway. Okay? And one day, okay, you come to me and say, Master, okay, you can have my fortune. You don't have to be that poor anymore. Yes, wife. I'm kidding. Jesus, you don't have enough money to excite me.
Amitofo, Master. I just wanted to say that this is the first time that I felt my ickiness early on. And wow, it was kind of shocking. And it's like, wow, I can't even believe you would let me in the door. And then as the days progressed, I felt less icky. And
Because everyone else is just like you.
I did take a shower. But as the days progressed,
Especially the Koreans.
I felt the most focused I've ever felt at Qi. And like I loved the chanting of the sutra, and I was like laser focused on it and enjoying it, and even the bowing.
And what about morning ceremony?
I love the morning ceremonies.
Okay, thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
So there was a breakthrough for me, just the focus. And so I thank you so much for having me here in my ickiness.
Well, thank you for coming. Yes, go for it quickly. We have to end because we have to get going. Yes, Macho Nacho, yeah. Hola.
Thank you. Hola. So on behalf of the Gold Forest people, I wanted to say thank you to the Sangha and to Master for the GuanYin Qi, because it's been really helpful. For me, for example, I was able to take 2 days off. The other 3 days at work were really hard because I was on call. But thanks to the GuanYin Qi, I was able to stay more relaxed. So thank you very much, Master and the Sangha.
You're welcome. Okay, anyone else? That's it, right? Time is up. Let me see. I'm told that there is a surprise for you. I'm not sure what the surprise is about, so we all soon find out.
Should I say names? Tui would like to make an offering to the Dharma Assembly and to Master.
All right.
And it will be, will go off.
About time I get some offerings.
The Inter-temple only.
In the temple only?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a private thing?
Yes.
So it's not a temple or anything?
I'm sorry?
Never mind.